Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the number one series on YouTube, truly Bedrock. This is season one. I am Zap. This is episode three. I can't do it anymore. Oh, welcome back, welcome back. Yes, we are starting things back at the hidey hole. I've been messing around with these berry bushes. They're not the best food, but we don't have much from food anyway, aside from what fish Cuban left at the starter or spawn. I'm sorry. And anyway, I meant to eat this. They don't give much food, but I mean, you can get quite a bit of them pretty quick. They don't give a lot of saturation either, but hey, we're surviving right now, right? I did kind of put them around the base. Somebody pops up into them. Mob wise, we can fend them off just a little bit. Maybe. Anyway, we got a little ring out there. We will talk about that towards the end of the episode. And for those of you that watched the live stream replay, you already know what's going on out there. Now, I've gone and sorted out all my barrels here. We've got our stone, sands, we have a cobblestone, overflow for cobblestone, the other stone variants in this one, gravel and dirt. We have, I already showed the sand. We have this one here, which just has a few books that I found out in my travels, which isn't too bad. Showed that one. We got wood in here. This one's some miscellaneous tools. This one's kind of all the mob drops and a couple of potions and nether wart. Speaking of, I did find another Heart of the Sea while out and about. That's real nice. And I also found these potions here. Now, these are the first tier of them, and I want to see if we can put all three in here and add a piece of redstone and extend the length of them, because I don't know. I've never tried it. So, we're doing pretty good on items. We got one diamond. Yeah, it looks like it's brewing up. That'll be awesome. So, these will change to 8 minutes on the water breathing and 2 minutes on the regen potion. We've moved all the nether stuff in there, all of our farming items in here. We did find a golden apple, a little bit of nether quartz in here, and then kind of all of our nether rack and nether brick in there. These are some of the items that we found while we were out exploring. A little bit of saddles, some music discs, horse armor. We found some mine shafts, got some rails, and we broke all the minecart chests and brought the chests back here to add them to our collection. Let's see, this should be done. So we got 8 minutes, and 2 minutes. I didn't know you could do that. That's awesome. One piece of redstone and a brewing stand, we can get some free potions out of the mix. And I did buy a few more shulker boxes. Don't remember if I showed that in the episode. Anyway, I've got all my stuff in here, kind of a backpack. We got a little bit of milk from our raid on the ocean monument. We got our first truly bedrock diamond, and we have this map where we found our first heart of the ocean. And I did that right off camera after the last episode, so we are going to keep these as mementos, kind of from our first two episodes, our big finds. I kind of want to do that. We could take this heart of the sea and make it a memento, but I'm going to use it. The other thing I could do is maybe take this golden apple. We spent about 4 hours mining. And yeah, we got quite a bit of stuff. So, because, let's face it, we're still rocking iron tools and iron armor. So this is what we found. This is the culmination of everything I did. Almost 3 stacks of diamonds, a fair amount of lapis, quite a bit of coal, quite a bit of redstone. And I'm going to sort all this into the chests. We did find some iron and some gold also that were already smelted up for us in those minecarts. So, let's see. Oh, I thought I had more lapis. We'll throw that in there. We will move that, move the redstone out, throw that down. We'll put these in. There we go. So we can see that we have quite a bit of stuff. And this is real nice. This is much better. 1 diamond, that's sad. Now we have that many diamonds. And we are going to take some of these diamonds, we're going to reinvest them into the economy at some point in the future. So that takes care of that shulker box. We can put this one away, and we have one more shulker box. Look, guys, I don't have much. Iron, few diamonds. So I went out and spent a lot of time. I went to a mesa because you can get gold there, and this is what I got. Almost 9 stacks of gold ore. We have over 10 stacks of iron ore. So we'll be set up for a little bit. Now, I was smelting some kelp. We're not going to use that to smelt with because I don't have near enough of what I'm going to need. I started messing around with this blast furnace while I was out and about. We did smelt up some iron to make some pickaxes so we could keep digging, and I had some gold pants in there. I don't want those. I must have been planning on smelting those. So anyway, the blast furnace will smelt up ores faster, and a smoker will smelt up food items faster than a normal furnace. And so what I want to do is kind of fill this little water area in that we just kind of plugged up and left alone. We're going to leave that water source there for our brewing stand. And we're going to make ourselves a little bit of a smelter and get these items smelted up and see how much we get in total. So we'll get a little area dug out here, and we'll set up a little bit of a smelter. Nothing too crazy. What else happened? We found a triple spider spawner, cave spider spawner, while we were out and about. We're going to leave these furnaces here and that smoker there just for now. But I do want to make another blast furnace, so I have 2, one for iron and one for gold. It's going to take a while to smelt. We could set up a whole system, but I'm not really worried about time at the moment. The triple spider spawner that I found was in fact already claimed, but it was a cool find right on the surface. I think DB is the one that found it before me, so maybe we can help him out and have a little access to some string at some point. Now, to craft up a blast furnace, I do need some smooth stone, actual smooth stone. So we'll smelt that up while we continue digging out a little bit of an area. What else do I need? I'm going to need to use up a little bit of iron before this smooth stone smelts up. And we need to make a few hoppers. So I've got plenty of chests. How many do we need? We need like 6. 1, 2, 3 per 6 total. Yeah, that'll work. Awesome. And then we have enough of those to make another blast furnace. It's 5 iron, 3 smooth stone, a round of furnace. Nice little upgrade. I wish the I wish those smoker or the smelter, sorry, the blast furnace would smelt other items that aren't like ores or food, because I have smelted a lot of netherrack before and a lot of sand. So let's see, we need to dig out behind this thing. We can set up a little bit of a super, not a little super smelter, but a little smelter array for now. And let's see, we'll put some hoppers on the back like so. And then we're actually going to need to go up another, well, let's put these in there. And we're going to need to go up another block. And then I think what we'll do is we'll put some barrels in here. Just use those up. I like them. I like using the new blocks. The barrels are quite cheap. It's 6 sticks and 2 slabs will make you a barrel, and it has the same item space as a chest. Just quite a bit cheaper, right? 2 planks is 4 sticks, so you need 3 planks, and 3 planks, it's still 6, it's still cheaper than 8. So that's nice. So we'll grab a few planks, we'll make a couple sets of slabs here, and then we need to make a few sticks. There we go. 20. 20 sticks isn't going to be enough. That's only going to give us 3 barrels, and we need a couple more, so let's make some more sticks. And that should give us, what, 5? Or 4. It's going to give us 4. And that should be enough, if I can get these to click in. There we go. Alright, so we could put some barrels up here and fill that with fuel. I don't really think we're gonna need them back there though, just because I mean I got plenty of coal. I'm gonna use some coal. Gonna use some blocks of coal to smelt all this down. I'm gonna use quite a bit. What did I do? A full chest, Jesus, shulker box chest barrel full. One of those, it takes 3 stacks of coal plus 24. In case anybody wants to know that. That's what I found out. Eventually, I think we're going to set up some kind of kelp farm, because kelp is easy, very renewable, and it smelts, what, 20 pieces per block of kelp? So 9 pieces of smelted kelp will smelt 20, and it's very nice. And I want to try to get these facing with the barrel front, and then we're pretty much ready to start dumping things into these furnaces, or these blast furnaces, after we clean out our inventory just a little bit. There we go. And dirt. We'll place you in here and not, whoops. There we go. Fixed. Alright, let's pull all this out. So this is going to give us a nice supply of iron for a while, and it's going to give us a decent supply of gold. I typically use gold for powered rails, not for making golden carrots or golden apples. Once we get into some more farm and things like that, if we can get all the iron in there, we're going to need a fair amount of gold. So that's why I went into a mesa. And then we'll remove these. Because what I actually want to do, I got the smelter set up, but I want to go ahead and automate the experience collection. I didn't really mention that before. And to do that, it shouldn't be too hard. We need a little bit of stone. And we're going to need a little bit of nether quartz. We're going to need a little bit of redstone. And turn all that into dust. And then we're going to need some sticks. And a little bit more sticks. We'll just make all of this into sticks. Well, let's see, I need 6 torches there. And then I'm gonna need, bigger crafting table, not my inventory. So we're gonna make a couple of comparators. And we need some stone. There we go, 2 comparators like so. And I'm going to need 2 more torches. God, I can't click things. There we go. I need some redstone dust, and then I'm going to need a couple pieces of glass, or a half slab would work. So basically what I'm going to do is we're going to set up a piece of glass like so. We're going to get a comparator facing away from it and pull a signal from the hopper that is dumping items down into the smelter. And I could have just pressed the pick block, but that's alright. There we go. And then we will need another piece of glass out of this one with a comparator. And we'll make a little bit of stone bricks. And I should probably do this one at a time, because we need a stone brick there, and I need to get a torch on the side of that. Like so. And then there, and then dust. Oh, this dust is going to connect. So I can't stack these side by side. I need to move this one over by 1. Because this dust connects. We want it like that, so they lock individually. Basically, we're pulling a comparator signal off the top hopper, and right now we'll lock this from smelting more items. It's only smelted 24. So we're keeping the bottom hopper unlocked from pulling items out, and you can continuously pull items out. And then the comparator signal, once there's no more items in the hopper, will turn the bottom hopper off, leaving items in the blast furnace. Once those are completely smelted, all my items are smelted, and you pull them out of the blast furnace, and then you gain all the XP from everything that you've smelted. So we just want to move this over. I guess we need 1 block gap. There we go. And we need our hopper. And then we will throw all of this back in here real quick. Change. There's got to be a way. I wonder if there is a way. If we could set these side by side. There's got to be a way. But don't need to do that right now. And we'll dig the rest of this. Yes, I'm digging dirt with a pickaxe. We've got to get set up on some better stuff. So we need a block there. We need a block here temporarily. And then our comparator. And I can't. Nope. Dang it. Let's get rid of this dirt. There we go. And there. Comparator, we'll get rid of that torch. That was just a temporary hold. We need the brick. And then our torch, and then our dust. There. And we should be set up. We just need the blast furnace placed back. There we go. And everything should be good. Oh, we need to put the coal in. Duh. And let's see. What is just a random furnace in the wall? Perfect. I need to put a hopper here and here. I don't necessarily need a chest above it, but we're going to go ahead and fill this back in just because why not? Yeah. Trying to make it somewhat symmetrical. We're going to move all this. This is just a temporary setup anyway, as is with anything that I do. Just temporary. Alright, we'll place the barrels here and here. There we go. Now the items can flow into the barrel. We can continuously smelt them. And we'll collect the XP from this. Different items smelted will produce different experience. And ores are the best. But they're also not renewable, so makes sense. So comparator signal will turn on this dust, turning off this torch, unlocking this hopper as I said before. And this way the items can just flow out of here and we can keep smelting and keep building up XP inside the furnace. And then once this is completely smelted, we can grab all the items out and we can grab the XP from the furnace. From all of this. So it's going to take a little bit to smelt all that down, but we're going to do some other things while that smelts. So I'm going to get to doing a few things, and I will bring you guys back in just a moment. We're going to let this smelt for a little bit, and I'm going to do some cleanup. Yeah, we got a mess in our inventory. We need to go spend these diamonds, too, at some point. Alright, so these have been smelting for a little bit. It's not done by any means. I think we got a few stacks. Yeah, we've been going for just a little bit. Cleaned up a little bit around the base. This thing is, what, 4 or 5 stacks plus the 14 left to go. The iron's got a little bit more because we had more. So you can see there's a little bit more in the barrel. So we're almost done. And we got a nice little setup here. I'm real happy with it. We need... I want to get a new helmet. We need to get some more gear. The Aqua Affinity was real great, but in the last video where I rated the Ocean Monument, it was kind of a pain. Our boots are doing pretty good. Our pants are perfect. The boots just need some unbreaking, but we didn't get it on either one of these, so we'll hold on to those feather falling boots for now. But I want to work on a helmet. I want one with aqua affinity. I want one with respiration, mending, all of that. So we've got projectile protection and protection, and then there's protection 4 on this. So I like to have one of each, and obviously I have to choose between projectile or blast protection, because I'll eventually be wearing the elytra. On the pants is what I typically like to put fire protection, and on my boots I like protection, and then my helmet I let it be whatever it's going to be. So I did set up a temporary enchanting area, and we're going to do a little bit of enchanting. I got a few levels on me. Aqua affinity, that's not bad. We want aqua affinity. 33 levels, I can do a couple of enchants. So, let's see, we could get Riptide on the Trident if we wanted to. What else? We'll just take the Aqua Affinity and hope. It's got Blast Protection and Thorns. And that's got Protection 4. Now, we can take the Blast Protection. This has Blast Protection too. We could take the Blast Protection off and trade it in for Protection. There's a way to do that. You just got to mess around with it in the anvil. That doesn't work like that. And now it has protection for Aqua Affinity and Thorns. So, yeah, we could do that. It's 22 levels, though. That's quite expensive to swap Blast Protection for Protection. We can get Depth Strider. Loyalty. Loyalty would be a good one on that. I'm not too bothered by. We want a better bow too. We got all kinds of things to do and not a lot of levels to do it. Projectile protection. Let's see. I guess we can take loyalty, and that's all it gives us. Loyalty 3. Well, that's okay. That's a good starting. Breaking 3. That'd be nice. Protection. And breaking 3. So basically, there's fire protection 3. Basically, what I want is, boots have to have feather falling and depth strider, mending, unbreaking. That's the 4 on them. The helmet needs aqua affinity, respiration, unbreaking, and mending. Those are the 4 on them, and then we can put fire protection or protection. I could do just protection all the way around, would be fine too. Don't necessarily need fire protection because I typically carry what do you call it? I typically carry potions. Jesus. So we're gonna grab some XP from this for now. It wasn't a lot, but we're also at level 28. Trying to get to level 30. Fire resistance potions. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I'm all discombobulated. This is going to be a weird episode because I'm not doing much, but we did get this set up. So I got 30 levels here, so let's see what we can do with that. This was Unbreaking 3 and Infinity. That's a good start. The bow, I want Unbreaking, Infinity, Flame, and Power 5. I don't like Punch 2. I don't like Knockback either, just because it's kind of a pain. Oh, Channeling wouldn't be a bad one to put on a book. So that's what we got going on there. On the Trident, since I'm primarily underwater, we're gonna want Loyalty, Impaling, Unbreaking, Mending, and then we'll want a secondary one, Channeling, because at some point we're going to go around and, mess around with creepers. So let's roll some enchantments and see if we can get something worth working towards. Thorns 2. We'll keep checking the books. You never know what you're going to get. Another Loyalty. Flame. I already have a flame book, so I don't necessarily need that enchantment. And then one thing I found out is we could use the grindstone, and we can take the rolled enchantments. Respiration wouldn't be bad. We can take the rolled enchantments like off this shovel and continuously use them to roll enchantments, so we don't need a ton of items. At 25 levels, we're going to need quite a bit of levels, and this is just not going to do it until all of this is smelted. So, we need to sort this out soon. We need to get some kind of spawner or some way to get XP. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run around since it's nighttime and kill some mobs, maybe go in the ocean and kill some drowned and get some levels. I'm not going to bore you guys anymore with that. So here's a creeper. We'll kill him. Not like that. Alright, let me clean this up. Let me get some more levels and I will bring you guys back. Alright, well, we mentioned about making this Heart of the Ocean into a memento, but I did get 8 more Nautilus shells. So, I did say I'd probably use it, and I definitely want to put another conduit underwater. I did get some fire protection leggings. We did get our helmet. Took a while, but we did get everything on there. It is set up very nicely. We got some thorns. Thorns is great unless you're trying to capture mobs. Then it's a pain. Still need unbreaking on the boots, but other than that, we are set up pretty well on armor. I do need a better bow, and a different sword would be nice, but this iron sword is working out great for us because it has looting on it. So for those of you that didn't watch the live stream replay, maybe this would be a good time to plug that. We do actually build our base, and this is the layout for it here. It's just a giant square. It's where we're gonna live, in a box. No. We did set up a conduit so that we could build our base, and I know the outskirts back here, we start losing that effect. So we want to find the center, which is right here, and we want to go set up another conduit so that we are completely covered while building our base. And yeah, this will be a good enough spot so that they overlap just a bit. And it's very easy, very quick to set these up, or at least to get them started. I'm not sure what the maximum is that you can build around these conduits and how far you can actually get them to work, but we'll set it up the way I always do. There we go. And we'll build our little piece out like we do. The conduits not only give you water breathing, in case you didn't know, they also give you night vision underwater, and they also give you a form of haste so you can actually mine underwater faster. So that combined with aqua affinity, blocks don't take too long to mine if you're standing on something. If you're just swimming around floating, you still won't build break blocks very quickly. So I've got a few things on me. I'm gonna need a whole lot more nether brick and nether rack, and I would like to take this time to give a huge shout out to DB, who has supplied me with enough netherrack. I did smelt a lot of it, but even in that process, I had enough things to build this entire base. So this netherrack platform is merely just a mark out of what we are going to do, or at least the outside dimensions, I believe. So we are going to place in some more blocks, and if you haven't seen the live stream replay, then you can kind of guess what I'm going to build here, maybe. It's a very known structure, but I'm building it out of a completely different set of blocks. It's going to be cool. I think it's going to be cool. I hope it's going to be cool. And we're doing just a rough little show off here for those of you that haven't watched my live stream. And maybe if you haven't watched it, leave a guess. Guess what I'm going to build. If you have watched it, don't tell. Because we're going to show it off. It is actually complete. And I'm going to show it off in the video that will be coming out in a few days after this one. So, and we've got a lot of things to do. We've got a lot of kelp to remove. We've got all kinds of things. So, I'm getting attacked. And this is fun and obnoxious building underwater because you constantly get attacked by drowned. So, and then we need to, we got a lot of things we gotta get out of our way, and then possibly place back. So we're gonna have a bunch of these pillars like this that are 4 blocks by 4 blocks, and these are gonna go all the way down to the bottom. Hello. Get out of here. I got you attacking me. These guys are everywhere. And we'll go up and get that Nautilus shell in a minute. The nice thing is I've been collecting quite a few tridents, and I've been collecting a fair amount of Nautilus shells. The only thing we're really lacking is Heart of the Oceans to make more conduits. So, as I said before, these little pillars will go all the way down to the ocean floor, supporting the structure. And we got a few rules that I will follow while I'm building this. If it lands, like on a sand block, we want to make it look like it's going down into the sand. And we're not going to make these solid all the way throughout. We're going to leave them hollow so we don't have to use as much nether brick. And I believe there was one of these pedestals that went like all the way down in a ravine, and I took it all the way down. So want to make it look like it was naturally generated in this spot, but not, crazy. So we want to build this up. It's not going to be netherrack that was just a marker. It will be netherrack across here in the 3-block gap between the pedestals, which I'm actually wrong. It's a 5-block gap. So, yeah. This whole thing was wrong. It was fun. We got most of it built in just a couple hours. And then a few hours of messing around. Off camera, we finished it. So, if you guys want to check that out, go watch the live stream replay. If not, stay tuned to the next episode. We'll show this off and a few other things. But as always, that's going to do it for me. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the routine. And I will see you on the next one.